the heart of the Australian outback, a scene unfolds that is as haunting as it is bizarre. A lone kangaroo, once a proud symbol of resilience and strength, now hobbles through the dry terrain, burdened by a ghastly wound. This wound is no ordinary injury. It is a festering, pulsating hive, teeming with the activity of thousands of bees. The sight is both revolting and fascinating, a dark testament to nature's ruthless unpredictability. As we delve deeper into this macabre spectacle, we uncover the grim reality of bee infestation, a rare yet horrifying occurrence that blurs the lines between predator and prey. The kangaroo's wound, a gaping hole on its flank, is swarming with bees. Their tiny bodies dart in and out, their buzzing a constant, sinister hum that fills the air. The edges of the wound are raw and inflamed, a stark contrast to the kangaroo's otherwise healthy fur. The bees have claimed this open wound as their hive, turning the poor creature into a living, breathing nest. The kangaroo's eyes are glazed with pain and confusion, its movements slow and laborious. It pauses every few steps to scratch at the wound, but the bees are relentless, their numbers seemingly endless. Bee infestations in animals are rare, but when they do occur, they are nothing short of a nightmare. Bees are usually attracted to open wounds due to the exposed flesh and fluids. Once they have settled in, they begin to build their hive, laying eggs and storing honey. The wound becomes a thriving ecosystem, a grotesque blend of life and decay. The kangaroo's immune system attempts to fight off the intruders, but the constant activity of the bees only exacerbates the injury. The wound becomes increasingly infected, the tissue around it necrotic and foul-smelling. As we observe this distressing scene, we must ask ourselves what drives bees to such extremes? Typically, bees are docile creatures, focused on their roles within their colonies. However, environmental stressors, such as habitat loss and climate change, can push them to seek out unconventional nesting sites. In the heart of the African savanna, a shadow lurks, a cheetah, once the embodiment of grace and speed, now a haunting figure marred by a grotesque affliction. This majestic creature, the fastest land animal on Earth, has become a victim of an unexpected enemy: barnacles. Yes, you heard that right. Barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have found a new host, transforming this agile predator into a living canvas of horror. As we delve deeper into this unsettling reality, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of nature with its darker, more grotesque underbelly. Imagine a cheetah, its sleek coat now partially obscured by clusters of barnacles, hard, calcified shells that have invaded its skin, creating a nightmarish landscape of infection and decay. These barnacles, usually harmless filter feeders, have taken a sinister turn, thriving in a warm, moist environment created by the cheetah's own body. The infestation begins innocently enough, as a few barnacles latch onto the cheetah's fur. But soon they multiply, burrowing into the skin and causing painful lesions. The cheetah, once a symbol of untamed beauty, now grapples with the agony of its predicament, a stark reminder of nature's indifference. As we explore this phenomenon, it becomes clear that barnacle infestation is not just a freak occurrence. It is a reflection of a broader ecological imbalance. These crustaceans, while seemingly out of place on a cheetah, are a testament to the adaptability of life in the face of adversity. They thrive where in the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a shocking horror unfolds. A grotesque barnacle wound festers on its flank, a stark reminder of nature's cruel indifference. This is not the picturesque scene one might expect. This is a stark reality where beauty meets brutality, where the innocent suffer at the hands of unseen invaders. The barnacle, a marine creature typically associated with the hard shells of ships and coastal rocks, has found an unlikely host in this majestic creature. The infestation begins innocently enough, with a few small barnacles attaching themselves to the horse's skin. However, as time passes, these seemingly harmless crustaceans multiply, forming a grotesque. In the heart of a desolate winter landscape, a haunting figure emerges: a white fox, its once pristine fur now marred by a grotesque barnacle wound. This peculiar creature, a symbol of nature's beauty, now tells a chilling tale of survival and suffering. The barnacles, crusty marine organisms usually found clinging to rocks and ships, have made an unexpected home on the fox's body. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we uncover the dark interplay between nature and the consequences of human actions. Imagine the shock of witnessing this elegant animal, its delicate form distorted by a mass of barnacles, each one a stark reminder of the invasive forces at play in the ecosystem. Barnacle infestation, while commonly associated with marine life, can occur in unexpected places, particularly when animals venture into contaminated environments. The white fox, in its quest for sustenance, may have stumbled upon polluted waters or debris-laden shores, becoming an unwitting host to these relentless hitchhikers. The barnacles attach themselves to the fox's skin, burrowing in and forming a grotesque armor that not only disfigures but also endangers its health. With each passing day, the fox condition deteriorates as these parasitic invaders drain its strength, feeding off its very essence. The wound becomes a breeding ground for infection, a testament to the harsh realities of survival in a world where the line between predator and prey blurs. As we observe the fox's plight, we are confronted with a stark moral dilemma: the impact of human negligence on the natural world. Our actions, whether through pollution or habitat destruction, reverberate through ecosystems, often with devastating consequences for the creatures that inhabit them. Barnacles, in their relentless pursuit of survival, serve as a dark metaphor for the unintended consequences of our existence. They remind us that nature is not just a backdrop for our lives, but a complex web of interdependence that we must respect and protect. In this twisted dance of life and death, the white fox becomes a symbol not only of resilience but also of the fragility of nature. As we ponder its fate, we can't help but chuckle at the